everyone, welcome back to Jen's Hangout. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, I love you guys so much. You know that. What do we got going on today besides curling my bangs? I'll be right back and I'll show you. Okay, so I am doing a collab. I wanted to finish curling my hair while the iron was still hot. Anyway, so I'm doing a collab with a bunch of different ladies. I'll have the playlist linked and listed down below. The host of this collab is the lovely Sue from GRWM. I think that's her channel now. I can't remember. Anyway, it'll be down there. And the Beauty Ninjas. But we're doing the Nomad Berlin Underground. This is the original. They relaunched it, and you can go buy it right now for a very limited time. They relaunched the Berlin Underground, the Fête de Provence, and the National Parks palettes. I don't have the National Park palette. I want it really bad, but life. But this is the Berlin Underground, and they did it all in their new formula. So this is their original formula, not the new one. I have several palettes of the new, not in this one obviously, but it's a very grungy palette. So you guys know this is my jam. These are my colors. I have my face already done, the base. I have my eyes primed and ready to go. So let's do this. Today is an amazingly exciting day for our home because you'll see if you haven't already. But there's exciting new things coming to the house that'll become a part of the channel, obviously. So I think I'm gonna kind of not do a loud look today, if that makes sense. I'm gonna kind of keep it a little more subdued and just kind of go within this warmer golden tones. Now obviously we'll have some base tones because these are all shimmers, but I think we'll go in first with the heck with it. We'll just do it. Anyway, I'm going to go in, I think, in this, pretty much this order. This one I'll save for the inner core, you know, the inner third, and then we'll do this one as that transition-y type of shade. So, actually, I'm going to go this one first, which is Chaos Stage. I don't even know. And then we'll go into Dash Punk. I'm totally butchering these names. I'm so sorry. Then we'll go into Poor But Sexy. And then Helden. And maybe some Hensa. This one here or this one here. Which this one here is Love Parade. Depending on depth. We'll probably use the Love Parade for a liner, if that makes sense. So we're going to go in first with the Chaos Stage. And, oh yeah, she's sparkly. Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. I think, actually, I do need just a bit of a base color. So, not to dip into another palette. Eyeshadow palette, that is. I'm going to dip into my bronzer palette, into this matte right here, and I'll use that as my brown shade. I love this palette. I have always loved this palette. I got mine off of Macari probably like a year and a half or so ago, maybe a little longer. And a lot of people complained about this formula. I didn't find anything wrong with it, honestly. I thought it was just fine. And this bronzer shade is perfect. And it kind of ties into the rest of my face because this is the bronzer I used. So this just gives me a little bit better base to work off of. There is a matte in here, and I think I will use it with a different brush. Oh, this was a Morphe brush. This was the Morphe R34. This is a Moda Pro BMX 466 shade brush. It's a little flatter. But I'm going to go into the... I'm not even going to try. But I'm going to go into this one right here and just kind of warm things up a little bit. I think we're going to kind of do a halo. Hello. So I'll bring it out here, kind of wing it a little bit, blend that to the middle. Joe had me do a from Joe's beauty room, I think is what she named her channel. She changed it. But she had me do a halo not that long ago, and I just fell in love with how it came out. I haven't done a halo in so freaking long. So that's okay. Halos are rough at first. You got to kind of trust the process because they tend to, because you fill in the middle, right? So you've got this in here and then out here, and then in the middle is all weird and wonky, and until you get it all pulled together. I used to do halos all the time. Like that was my jam. Totally my jam. And then I quit doing them. I don't know why. I'm going to go in on the bottom lash line here with this. This is just a Moda detail brush. And I'm going to go in with that same color. And I'm going to go on the bottom. And just kind of tie that together. And I went 2/3 of the way, maybe, you know, a little bit more than that. But, yeah, there we go. That's a nice. Okay, now I'm going to go in. This is one of the Tetris brushes. We're going to go into Das Punk, I don't know. And I'm just going to kind of do the outside edge of that halo to kind of build it inward. Because we're going to do multiple colors. And I think this will also be our brow bone highlight. Like that. I like that. That is nice. Oh, so pretty. Okay, yeah, I like that. Now I'm going to take one of these Petal Q-tips, a little bit of micellar water, just a scotch, and just kind of clean up that middle part of the halo a little bit so the colors pop just a little bit more. Okay, and then Andy's trying to sneak in and out of here without getting caught. This is an MSQ brush. This is a flat one. I'm going to go into that Pour but Sexy color. So it's kind of a orangey gold. And that is going to be my middle color. Oh, I like that. Let's wet this and see if it pops just a scotch more. Because it is a bit of a metallic-y shimmer. There we go. like it. I like it so much. Yeah. Much better. Much, much better. Okay. Excuse me. One thing I've figured out about the hormone replacements is it gives me a bit of dry mouth, which it says is normal, but I don't want that one. I don't want that brush. I want this one. And I needed to keep my spray out. This is just a, I don't even remember where I got this brush. Now we're going to go into that Helden, which is that yellow gold color. Just like so. This to really make that halo pop. And then I'll also put this on that inner corner. But first things first, I'm gonna lay down some of that darker brown color. Another MS Cubish. This one's rounder. I'm gonna go into that Love Parade. It's actually kind of like a purple brown, but I am going to just deepen this up a scotch, because I think it just needs it. Yeah. And then I'll blend everything. Like I said, so trust the process. Trust the process. Okay. Gotta go up just a smidge more. A smidge more. Okay, because we love some more. Alright, now I'm going to take this original Morphe brush. I'm not going to put anything on it. Right? And we're just going to blend that together. Because blending is key for every look. Gosh, do you remember like the late 80s? Well, yeah, late 80s, early 90s. Well, even into the mid 90s, but especially those where blue eyeshadow, blue mascara, and you never blended a thing. It was just slapped on your face like, hi, how's it going? Whew. That was rough. Okay, so we're going to go back into that goldish color and do the inner corner just to make that pop ever so slightly more. There we go. Here. Yeah, I like that. Okay, there we go. That's it. I'll be right back with the finished product. Oh, sorry. So, I used my brown Shop Missy liner for my eyeliner. Just some natural lashes today because, well, we have things happening. But this is the Berlin Underground palette. I highly recommend you go grab it. Nomad is an indie brand that I have loved for a very long time. Anyway, and I used, not that one, this lip stain by CoverGirl. These are my all-time favorite. This is in Jazzberry. I love that formula. I was so sad when they took it away, but I was thrilled when they brought it back. Anyway, so this is the look. Go check out the other ladies in the playlist down below. We've all busted our butts for this, and we love it, right? It's what we do. So, blessings to you all. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye.